What's up, family? I'm Alexander Clark, and this is Overcome and Become, the podcast for people who are tired of feeling stuck, tired of pretending, tired of holding back, and are ready to become everything that they were born to be. This is the very first episode, and I'm excited to take you along this journey with me and to be along the journey with you. Now, I didn't start this podcast because I had all the answers and I had everything figured out, but I started this because I've lived the questions. I've wrestled with the fears, the doubts, and the healing. And I still felt this pull in my life that said that I was made for more, that there's more to my life, that I can overcome what I'm going through, and I can become who I'm meant to be, who I'm called to be in this life. Now, this space is for real stories and real transformation. And this isn't about perfection. It's about the process. And it starts right here, right now, where you are today. And that's my question for you today. Where are you? Where exactly are you at in your life? Where exactly are you at in your journey? Are you in the middle of school? Are you dropping out of school? Are you in the middle of a divorce? Have you been divorced? Are you starting a marriage? Are you starting a relationship? Are you starting a new job? Where are you? And is where you are helping you become who you were born and created to be? If not, think about it. If so, let's get along this journey. Now, I just have a few things to just kind of keep in mind as far as really when it comes to becoming and when it comes to overcoming and starting the journey in your life. And one of the biggest things and ideas of mine that I have is you have to remember you're not behind. I don't know what it is that you tell yourself and what it is that you may be going through in your life where you feel like you're behind, where you feel like, oh, it's too late to start. But I want to remind you, I want to tell you today that no, it's not too late. You're not behind. And you got to really start doing the comparison of like delays and the starts of their life versus your life, or the people you see on social media or the people you see on TV and movies. Like, stop comparing their situation to yours. They've made it, and so can you. You can do it. You can overcome whatever it is you're going through. And you can become everything that you feel and that you believe you were born to be. Because God's timing is personal. It's not social. So you got to stop looking at everybody's life on social media. It's about personal time with you and you developing time with yourself to understand you. Understand what you're called to do. Understand what your purpose is in life. And you will overcome whatever it is that's been holding you back. And you will become everything you were born to be, for sure. Because you also got to remember that your journey is valid. I know it may not look like so-and-so, or it may look like their journey. It may not look like the people that you see around you and their success. But your journey is valid. What you're going through is for you, is to shape you, is to grow you, is to help you understand that you are stronger than what you think. And you are ready to start today, right now, on your becoming. Another piece of advice I want to give to you is like, what's in your hands is enough. What you have is enough. I don't know what that is for you. It could just be a pen and paper to finish the book that you're trying to write. It could be a $200 camera to get started on your podcast or your YouTube channel. It could be a iPhone 10 to get you started. I don't know what it is. But what you have is enough. That recipe book from your grandma, and you're trying to start a bakery or a business, that could be enough. That what you have, that's enough. Start with that and get going. You got to remember, you got to think about this too. Like, it's enough to begin. It may not be what you end up with, but it's enough to begin. Right now, everything I have in here, I'm not going to have this stuff a year from now, 2 years from now, maybe even 6 months from now. I'm overcoming and becoming in this journey, in this podcast as well. Some of these things are going to update. Some of these things won't be here anymore. I may not even be in this location anymore, but I'm starting today, and I'm starting right now what I have. I got me a camera, I got me a light, I got this garage, I got this personality and this purpose in my heart and in my mind that says, hey, you can do this and you can overcome this, because someone needs to hear your story. Someone needs to read your book. Someone needs to watch your movie. Someone needs to have your cookies, whatever it is. Whatever it is that you do, there's a purpose for you. And I guess I will tell you about this too. Stop delaying yourself. You know, sometimes we think, oh, I got to wait to get this done, or I got to wait to get that done. And it's like, you know, you're the cause of your delay. Stop trying to fix everything and have everything perfect. I personally struggled with perfectionism, and I'm still struggling with it. Like, I still want, like, I almost didn't start this episode because my hair wasn't right. You know, I was like, wait, I got to wait till, I got to wait till I see my hairstyles get it all braided up or whatever it is. You know, like, you know what? No, it's not about perfection. It's about the process. All right. And it's about going along the journey. So stop delaying yourself. Stop saying you don't have this yet. You don't have that yet. You didn't get the website. You didn't get the logo. Stop it. Start now. Just start. Start becoming. Overcome that fear. Overcome those doubts. Overcome those things that keep you delayed. And start becoming who you were destined to be. Start becoming that very thing that's pulling on you, saying, hey, I need to do this. I need to be this for a purpose, for the sake of my purpose, for the sake of the people I'm called to serve. I need to get started on this. Because again, it's about becoming, not arriving. It's about, and see, look, I didn't even know that was on. That's my notifications on my MacBook. Is again, we don't have to be perfect. I'm human. Nothing's, look, I got my washer and dryer right over here in this corner. Like, I'm just in a garage right now. It just starts where you are. Again, it's about becoming, not arriving. I have not arrived. I am in the garage. And, you know, we got notifications going off, but that's okay. Again, you know, I'll share a little bit about myself. Like, dude, I'm a father of two daughters, a husband of one wife. But it's just been a process for all of us, man. You know, I'm a store manager at Mattress Firm, and I enjoy helping people sleep well to live well. And I may be sharing some of those things and some of those things that help you increase, improve your sleep, because that's important too, about the journey, about becoming and overcoming things. The future you needs a rested you. And if you're not sleeping well, you won't live well. And you won't be able to provide your best self forward when it comes to overcoming and becoming. So I felt this pull on the podcast and this pull on just encouraging people around me. I've been doing this as far as encouraging people and words of wisdom for, man, over 10 years. Like, people would call me, people would message me, and they just like, hey, you know, Alex, I just need a word of encouragement, or I'm going through this. And even with some of my guests that I have at the store, some of them come for a bed, but leave with a word of wisdom, leave with encouragement, leave with feeling inspired or transformed, you know, just by hearing what I had to say, or just by talking with me and then me sharing my life and my story with them. And that's what I felt called to do. And that's why I'm doing this now for you, because I know that there's other people that could use this information, could use this inspiration, and are ready for transformation. And I will say this, it can be a messy start. We all got mountains to move, but don't be afraid to get started. And don't be afraid to overcome what it is that you're going through, because you can. I also say that it does help when you have a supported community, a mentor if you can, and really just the right people around you. You gotta cut out certain things in your life that are just holding you back. You gotta stop doing certain things in your life that are just weighing you down, that are just filling your mind up with negative thoughts, or just telling you that you're not good enough or that you're not ready because your life doesn't look like their life, or your life doesn't reflect this outcome. It's okay. That's okay. Your journey is what's important. It's not perfection. It's the process. Okay. And I'll just leave you guys with this. I didn't want to keep this episode long. It's just the first episode. It's just me. I will have some episodes where I'll be interviewing people. And if you have questions or things or comments about things that you're trying to overcome, share that, man. Share that with me here. Leave a comment if you're watching this on YouTube. And I would love to just read your comments and see what is everyone else is struggling with, and let's talk about it. We're here to overcome and become everything we were destined to be. We're here to overcome those things. And we're here to be real. We're here to be raw. We're here to just transform and really communicate and help each other grow and be a part of each other's journey, because we need each other. Especially when we know that there's something in our life saying, hey, you're meant for more. Just get started. And I'm here to help you do that. Because remember, you don't need the perfect platform. You don't need the perfect plan. You don't need a perfect past. All you need is the willingness to get started right now. And you can. Because you can become from broken places. You can become in silence. And you can become from rock bottom. And you know what? It's starting today. Today counts. And if this encouraged you, then share it with someone else who is on the edge of their becoming. And go ahead and subscribe and leave a review and follow us along this journey. Because remember, you're not too late. You're right on time. Once again, I am Alexander Clark, and this is Overcome and Become, a podcast to spark real transformation, real healing, real stories, real people who are trying to overcome and become everything that they were destined and designed to be. I'll see you guys on the next episode next week. So stay tuned and look out for any updates on the page. All right. Peace.